to share something with y'all. So I'm looking like this because I'm getting ready to go do something, but don't worry about it. Sometimes people like to say, people hold themselves back because they're afraid of how powerful they can be. What I learned is that people are afraid of how powerful you can be. So it doesn't matter how much effort you put forth. It doesn't matter how many connections you make. It doesn't matter how many solutions and strategies you come up with yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to succeed, but how smooth your transition and your success can be definitely comes from if you're surrounded by people who are fearful themselves. So I just said a lot, but sometimes people don't succeed, or they don't succeed smoothly, not because of their own fear, but because of the fear of the people that they're around. So some people might say, oh, just change the people that you're around. For some people, they can't really do that. It's almost like, imagine if you're pregnant. When you're pregnant and you're getting ready to give birth, of course this is for women. So, and you're getting ready to give birth, once you're in labor and you're starting to, you're going through all your contractions and you're in that vulnerable state and you're getting ready to deliver, the team that's supposed to be coming, whether you have a midwife or a doula or whoever is helping you birth, the team at that point is the team. So it's kind of like you can't really control who's going to be around you over what you tell them. So if you just decide, okay, I don't want you in the room, it's either you fire them at that point and you birth everything out yourself. You birth the child out yourself or the children out yourself, depending on how many you're carrying, or you have to deal with what comes with working with this team. I've come to find out that it doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how long you've worked. It doesn't matter, how strong you are mentally about what it is that you have to do. Team is everything. And sometimes we can't choose the team that we have. It's kind of like when you're born into certain situations, you can't help what situations you're born into. So that was just on my mind because it was like, I pay attention to how I work and I pay attention to how I move forward and what it is I want to do in my life. And I just noticed that a lot of this shit that I have been fighting through, I haven't been fighting through my own demons. I've been fighting through other people's demons. I've been fighting through their fears. I've been fighting through their setbacks. I've been fighting through their insecurities. And so I've been having to change up routes just to get back on the same track that I started out on because of other people. And when I tell you, I'm still trying to figure out that's why I'm such a do-it-yourself type of person, but I'm still trying to figure out, how can I get it to the point without just being a super fucking brain? How can I get to my destination without continuously having to fight through what other people are afraid of facing themselves? Their own Goliaths. Some people are just afraid of seeing you actually reach your destination. And I've literally watched people hinder other people because of that. So I just wanted to share that.